So I want to be very clear. We do not expect harmful levels of radiation to reach the United States, whether it's the West Coast, Hawaii, Alaska, or U.S. territories in the Pacific. Let me repeat that. We do not expect harmful levels of radiation to reach the West Coast, Hawaii, Alaska, or U.S. territories in the Pacific.
President Barack Obama made these statements earlier today to help allay American fears of radiation poisoning. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department has begun to voluntarily relocate dependents from Yokosuka and Atsugi, Japan. There is no word as to exactly where they are being relocated. However, according to Andersen Air Force Base Public Affairs Officer Staff Sergeant Beth Del Vecchio, none have been relocated to Guam's Air Force Base. However, the Guam USO is offering its support to the Guam Guard, the U.S. military, the Guam Airport Authority, and the Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association in the event that there is a large-scale evacuation of military personnel from Japan to Guam. While planning is ongoing as to how Guam can possibly accommodate U.S. military personnel from Japan, Guam's Global Hawk Detachment at Andersen Air Force Base has already been instrumental in Japan's relief efforts. Andersen Global Hawk Detachment Commander Lieutenant Colonel Brandon Baker gave a statement saying, quote, "The Global Hawk offers tremendous capabilities in the aftermath of a natural disaster or other crisis. In our mission over Japan, we are able to provide decision makers with near real-time imagery showing the damage caused by the tragic earthquake and tsunami. The images provided by the Global Hawk allow Japanese authorities to focus their search and recovery efforts and will aid in the long-term process of cleanup and reconstruction." Andersen Air Force Base Guam could not confirm whether or not the Global Hawk have been flying over Japan's nuclear power plant in Fukushima. However, online reports from the Wall Street Journal indicate that unmanned surveillance aircraft is being used to survey the damaged Japanese nuclear complex. Also, according to the Air Force's online fact sheet, the Global Hawk surveillance system is capable of providing infrared imagery. This could be useful in helping locate the hottest areas of the nuclear reactors. It can also be helpful in determining if the cooling efforts are working and which ones are working best. Meanwhile, the U.S. has been responding with aid to Japan, and in fact, airmen here on Guam have already been forward deployed to our Asian ally to assist with the recovery efforts. Andersen Air Force Base's 36th Wing Public Affairs Officer Staff Sergeant Beth Del Vecchio told PNC via email today that, quote, "This past weekend, the 36th Contingency Response Group here forward deployed a team of power and infrastructure specialists to help with the initial response to the tragic earthquake and tsunami in Japan," adding that, quote, "We are poised to support emergency relief efforts as needed."